Shalom. First and foremost, as always, I would like to begin this lesson off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to our power, Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Harachak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone, who have taught us all this truth and the spirit and the power of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. I'm Shaquat, and I'm back here with another lesson. Lord willing to be edifying to the hopeful elect. Coming here from the great millstone Dallas branch. All right, and Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai Barakatham, to you sincere Akim walk with you, and a sincere shalom moment to you brothers that are out here pushing the truth on the highways and the byways and through the YouTube lessons, man. Shalom moment to you all. Lord willing, this lesson be edifying and exhorting to the elect. All right, so we're going to just get into it here. I'd like to say, of course, fair use, fair use. This video will be conducted under the Fair Use Copyrights Act of 1976. All public information can and will be used in this video for the purpose of education, teaching, criticism, and news reporting. This video will not be monetized. This is a non-profit video. Please do not take my video down. I'm simply using my amendment, all right, my rights of your constitutional amendments, all right, of freedom of speech. All right, though you're going to take that from us very soon, you have yet to do that, so I'm well within my rights to be doing what I'm doing in this video. So let's go to this TikTok. I'm going to mute my mic. We're going to let a TikTok play. Then we're going to go on Google, look up a few things, and then get into these precepts concerning this devil. Once again, he's playing with the time. He's playing with the clock once again. So here we go.
Savage. You know I'm cool with whatever you do over there.
The U.S. is now one step closer to stopping the clock change. The House voted yesterday to make daylight saving time permanent. President Donald Trump had pushed Congress to pass the bill, and it now heads to...
Hey, D Savage. You know I'm cool with whatever you do over there in the Middle East. Hell, you could drop 1 million more bombs. But what I'm gonna need you to do, I'm gonna need you to go back in that little office of yours and crumble that little piece of paper up. Toss it away. And never think about that BS again. Just don't do it. The only thing you should be tampering with right now is this goddamn economy.
The U.S. is now one step closer to...
So there you have it. The U.S. is one step closer, which I think the bill has been passed, which we're going to see when we go on Google here. But I see a comment that caught my eye. Time is BS. He's 100% right. Time is bullshit. All time is an illusion. When you go to the book of, I don't remember, I think it's 2nd Esdras, where the Lord said he deal with time and measure. All right, until the said measure be fulfilled, and roughly paraphrasing. Brothers know what I'm talking about. If you know, just go ahead and comment it, for edification's sake. But it's in 2nd Esdras, all right? But, so the Lord, time is an illusion. It's an illusion that was created by the Heavenly Father. When you go to the book of, I don't know if it's 1st or 2nd Peter, it's one of the Peters where the scriptures say, all right, 1,000 years to us is a day to the Lord. Yeah, but that's really just the Lord putting a stamp on it, because the Lord's not bound to time. So time is just an illusion. You have many precepts that go into how our time here on earth is as a vapor, as a dust of a vapor. It's just a vapor, our time here on this planet, right? You have precepts that go into that, but down here, it don't feel like a vapor. It feel like every day is just dragging the fuck by. You know what I'm saying? It feel like it's just dragging on along. So it doesn't feel like that down here. But according to the heavens, in reality, it's really a vapor. It's nothing when you think about it, especially in the sense of eternity, and then especially in the sense of Yahweh's lifetime, because he just always existed. You know what I'm saying? So there's no telling how long that actually was. He always just existed. There's no telling how long Yahweh just existed before he started just creating everything, He just was up there, existing. You know what I mean? Like that's just so far out when you think about it, man. That shit is far out. Hey, his thoughts are above our thoughts. His ways are above our ways. That shit far out, man. That's far out. That's the power we serve, though. That's the power we serve. So like the guy said, time is BS. I don't know how this is possible, right? If you create something, you can also change or destroy it. Hope this help, yeah. All right, so anyway, let's go over here. Let's not waste too much time. So first, I typed in, what is daylight savings? So, which I already knew, of course, but still, just for edification's sake. Daylight saving time is a practice of setting clocks ahead by 1 hour from standard time during warmer months. All right. So, for example, during the winter time, okay, during the winter time, you may have the clock at 5, what was 5 p.m. Central Time is now 4 p.m. Central Time. You set it back. You know what I mean? And it started getting darker earlier. Daylight savings is the exact opposite. You lose an hour. So pretty much during the winter, you gain an hour. During the summertime, starting with the spring, you lose one. You understand? Just to keep it simple. This shifts an hour of daylight from the early morning to the late evening. All right? Whereas with the other time during the winter, you shift in an hour of daylight from the evening to the morning, which is actually really how it's supposed to be, But anyway, this shifts an hour of daylight. That's how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to get darker earlier. Now, I ain't saying it's supposed to be dark at 4 p.m., you know what I mean? But it's around 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, it's supposed to be dark. It's actually supposed to be that way. Because, nigga, it's the end of the day. Go home. Go to the crib. And it's supposed to be light outside earlier in the day. So that's how it's supposed to be. This devil just trying to spur some daylight. Because this nigga ain't shit but darkness upon this nigga kingdom. You know what I mean? So this shifts an hour of daylight from the early morning to the late evening. The goal is to give people more hours of sunlight during the times of the day when they are awake. How the time changes. Spring forward in March, clocks are moved ahead by 1 hour. Most people lose 1 hour of sleep, but gain more light in the evening. Who the fuck wants that? I know the fuck I don't. I want my extra hour of sleep, nigga. You know what I mean? I want my extra hour of sleep. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, who the fuck said they wanted this? Now it says fall back. That's what I like. Fall back. That's what we about to come into. We coming into the fallback time, starting soon. Nah, that ain't soon. God damn it. That shit don't even hit till like November, bro. Like October, November. Damn. Then it ends in like 4 months. Anyway, in November, yeah, so it say November, yeah. So that's another damn 3 months. Clocks move back by 1 hour to standard time. Standard time. So that's the standard time. So that's how it's supposed to be. That's the standard. This nigga just playing with the clock. He's supposed to get darker earlier. People talking, I'm a fan of the daylight saving. Nigga, it's not supposed to get lighter. It's not supposed to be fucking, you ain't supposed to walk outside at 8 p.m. and the sun's still out, my nigga. That's not how that shit supposed to be. That's off. Cause why the hell is the sun still out? Now, really at 8 o'clock, you should be winding down, going to bed, getting ready for bed. It should be, your body should be naturally winding down. When the sun is up longer, your body naturally is gonna, the wind down period is gonna be slower. And you're gonna be awake, your body's gonna be awake and alert for longer, which is gonna cause trouble with going to bed. That's why a lot of times during those winter months, you have better sleep. Because that's how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to get darker earlier so your body can naturally wind down. But how ironic, the damn daylight savings, it's way more months of daylight savings than the actual standard time. This nigga is the devil, bro. He's the fucking devil. But the moment we say that shit, we're bugged out. We're going off. We're racist. This nigga is the devil though. That shit is it's a detriment to your body. Hey, I like the sun being out later. Well, nigga, you like your body being fucked up, nigga. You know what I mean? You like that shit. You like rebellion. You like corruption then. See, that's the standard time. Everybody knows it. Even AI. All right, so it says 1 hour to standard time. That's how it's supposed to be. People get their extra hour back, which it should have never went away because that's the standard time, resulting in more light in the early morning, which is how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to start getting light at 5, 6 in the morning, really 6 in the morning. All right, because when you push the time back, it don't start getting light to what, 7? 6:37? You know what I mean? So it's stupid, bro. It's fucking dumb. It says rules and expectations, United States schedule. And there's one state or one time zone that don't touch their time at all. I think it's the mountain time zone. They don't touch their shit at all. They shit stay the same year round. But Pacific, Central, and what's it called? Eastern, they always changing it. The other countries are not subject to this shit. This is America only. This is America. But it says it begins on the second Sunday in March and ends on the first Sunday in November. So what's that, give or take? March to November, nigga, that's 8 months, man. So your ass only getting 4 months of the right time. But you getting 8 months, so 2/3 of the year is the wrong time, fucking your body up. But 4 months out of the year, that's when you get the correct time, where your body actually gets to adjust and have the right time. This devil is the devil. This devil is the devil. I know what I said. The devil is the devil. The nigga is the devil, bro. Now it says Hawaii and most of Arizona do not change their clocks. Told you. Arizona is on that mountain time. And Hawaii, not even technically United States. That's really a different country. Now it says many countries in North America and Europe use it, though exact dates and names vary. So yeah, this shit off. I just want to go into that just to show you how off that shit is. This nigga is the devil. All right. Now let's go into this bill. The federal bill aiming to keep daylight saving time permanent, which is some bullshit, and stop changing clocks twice a year. You never had to change it the first time. You could have left it at the standard time. And stop changing clocks twice a year is the Sunshine Protection Act. Nobody trying to hear that shit. The U.S. House of Representatives passed a bipartisan measure, 308-117, but it currently faces an uncertain path and delay in the Senate. The House approved the legislation with strong support backed by President bitch-ass nigga. The bill moves to the Senate, where it requires approval before going to the president's desk to be signed into law. Senate leadership and several lawmakers have raised procedural hurdles and traditional concerns, leaving its timeline and future unclear. Key details of the proposal: no more clock changes. Clocks will no longer fall back or spring forward biannually, which nobody wanted it to spring forward in the first damn place. Bitch ass nigga. More evening daylight. Nobody wants that. In the evening time, I'm trying to wind down. I don't want the fucking sun out at 8 p.m. at fucking 8:30. Sun be out I got off work at 8 last week on Thursday. The sun is still hella out. It's out like a motherfucker, like it was fucking 4 p.m., nigga. And it's 8 when I got off. I got to the crib at about 8:30. The sun was still out, mind you. Nobody want that shit. You about to go to bed in like an hour or two. How you winding down? Nobody want that shit. Then being here in Dallas, nigga, it's hot as fuck. Turn the sun off, nigga. Which is devil probably can block the sun like it's turned off for real. Lord gave this nigga power over the earth. But anyway, year-round daylight savings time provides extra daylight during evening hours. Nobody want that. Main concerns. Opponents in Congress point out that northern and western regions would experience very late winter sunrises after 9 a.m., leading to dark morning commutes for children and workers. Yeah, no shit. No shit. Because, you know, when that winter time hit, you know, that's when the times it started just getting darker earlier, even earlier and earlier. And it started getting lighter later. You know? Start getting lighter. Well, no, so like it lighter earlier. Forgive me. It starts getting lighter earlier. Start getting lighter later when you do that spring forward dumb shit. So yeah, man, that's pretty much the gist of the bill. This devil is the fucking devil, and there was something about it being passed. Cause when I looked it up at first, there's something about this shit being passed in July. So yeah, House vote passed with strong bipartisan support on July 14, 2026. Hey man, this nigga is the devil, bro. Let's get a precept. Let's go to Daniel 7:25. You should have known this where I was going. And he shall speak great words against the Most High. That's what this devil does, because all this devil does is oppose the Lord. He's the opposition of the Lord. He's the Lord's op. All right? And the Lord will never fuck with this devil. That's Malachi 1:4. The Lord's indignation will rest on this devil forever. The Lord will never not hate this bitch ass nigga, because he's the wicked. When you go to Isaiah 26:10, it says, the Lord shew favor to the wicked, yet did they not learn righteousness, because this devil is just rebellious. He has that spirit of rebellion. Shows you he goes back to that line of the serpent, that line of Cain, which is the same line, because they just have that spirit of rebellion. All right. Speaking great words against the Most High, meaning you're striving with the Lord, meaning you're not binding yourself and bowing to the Lord's will, which regardless you are, because who can resist his will? Romans 9. You just think you aren't, but you just want to go against the ways of the Lord. So you're just rebellious. Through ad nigga. When you go to 2 Thessalonians 2, what does it say? This devil opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God. All. Because he's the devil. He's the damn devil, man. He's super wicked. Hebrews 12:16. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau. That was Apostle Paul speaking to the Israelites. All right. Telling them, you know, that was him telling them, hey, watch yourself, lest you be like this damn devil Esau. You don't want to be like him, so watch yourself. All right. And profane, fornicator means adultery, you know, so sexual immorality, but adultery. And profane means ungodly. So he's the most ungodly, adulterated nigger ever, man. This nigga is just a nigger. He's a nigger devil, a devil nigger. That's him. Now it says that he shall speak great words against the Most High. What they always saying? Yuval Noah Habichi. What that nigga say? That nigga said the Most High probably dead somewhere. Somebody just ain't, nobody found the body yet. What? Or the nigga also said the Most High only creates organic things. We create inorganic. We can surpass the Lord. He said this, and there's much more that he said that's super wicked. Blasphemy of the Holy Spirit wicked. And many other niggas too haven't said shit against the Lord. Just the mere fact that you believe you're going to actually establish completely this new world order where you're going to have control over the whole earth, you know, you're going to be actually in the seat like you're the Most High, is just off, nigga. You're through. You're insane, man. You're insane. And it says it shall wear out the saints of the Most High, talking about the Israelites. All right, mainly the 2/3 of us. All right, because the elect ain't gonna get wore out. We're gonna be beat down. We're gonna be tired. So technically, we're gonna be worn out. But you know, and Lord willing, we had that number. But we ain't gonna fall out. We ain't gonna give up. Our people have given up. We ain't gonna give up. We're gonna keep fighting, because that's the condition of the battle. 2 Ezra 11 and 57 on down. All right. So yeah, Esau wearing us out because this nigga constantly doing shit that would be a detriment to your body. And he not just doing it due to Jake, he doing it to his own people too, and the rest of the heathens, because he's the devil. Now it says, and think to change times and laws. He's changing times and laws, because you got to change the law in order to change the time, my nigga. It was already off when you added this damn spring for daylight saving bullshit in the first place. All right, it was off already when you did that shit. I forgot when you started that shit. God damn it, I don't want to get rid of that tab. When was daylight savings established? Right, it was first established nationally by Germany and Austria-Hungary, April 30th, 1916. I don't care about them though. I'm talking about here we go. For America. Yeah, this is what I was looking for the U.S. Which them are devils too over there in Germany and shit. Those are devils too. But anyway, it says the start for the U.S. was 1918. Some bullshit. So for 108 years, they've been fucking your ass up, nigga, with this shit. Just fucking your ass up with this bullshit. For 108 years. Because that shit ain't normal, man. It ain't right. So it shows you the standard time was the so-called fall back. That's the standard time. That's the way it's supposed to be. But this nigga is the devil. Changing times and laws. And not for the betterment of shit. For the worse. Because the sun being out later is not good. The sun coming up later is not good. That shit off, man. And it says, and to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and the dividing of times. And we have been given into his hands, and the earth has been given into his hands. Job 9:24, the earth shall be given into the hands of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Well, it's you, nigga. It's a rhetorical question Job was asking. If not him, where and who is he? The point is, nigga, it's you, Esau. Throughout most of the book of Job, he was talking about Esau. If your spirit can receive that. Of course, he was talking to his friends and things of that sort. But the Lord had him writing those things as aforetime, things written aforetime, written for our learning, Romans 15:4. So he had Job writing those things because he knew today in the spirit we would understand he's talking about Esau. Job may not have knew he's talking about Esau. Nigga, we know he talking about Esau though. That was talking about Esau. Yeah, that devil. All right. But though this devil's doing all this wickedness, the Lord gonna win at the end of the day. But the judgment shall sit, and they shall take away his dominion to consume and to destroy it unto the end. So eventually, eventually, your dominion gonna be taken away, and you're not gonna be able to do this devilish shit no more. And you're the devil. What does devil mean? Deceiver. Here it is. He trying to cake this shit up. Man, you're gonna get more daylight, throughout the day. So at 8:30 p.m. you could still be awake, being productive. Yeah. No, nigga. No. He trying to cake it up like he doing something good for you. You see, you get a longer day. No, you don't. Bitch ass nigga. Just wake your pussy ass up earlier. No, you don't. And stop working everybody 8 to fucking damn 17 hours a day, nigga, and that shit wouldn't matter. Bitch ass nigga. Give people a life. That shit wouldn't matter, nigga. You're the devil, and you're not gonna do that. And who cares if you do it or not? Fuck you, man. It's still gonna be fuck this kingdom if you did some shit like that. So eventually, this shit gonna be brought to naught. If it be a man, it shall come to naught. This is of man, the most carnalest of men. So this is indeed gonna be brought to naught. Now it says, but the judgment, but the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, the Israelites, starting with the elect, starting of course with Yahweh Shai, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and all dominions shall serve and obey him. That's Isaiah. That's that Isaiah 2. That's that Revelation 2. That's that Psalm 149. That's that etc. That's that Isaiah 60 and 20. 60 and 12. That's that etc. You know, I could keep naming scriptures on us having dominion over everybody and them coming and inquiring to us about certain things, how to live, the way of life. A lot of Christians like bringing out that book of Luke, being a light to the Gentiles. Well, first of all, that was talking about Israelite foreigners at that time, but it's a multifold because you got Isaiah, the 2nd chapter. In the kingdom, we will literally be a light to the Gentiles, and they will learn our ways, nigga, and do the right thing to the best of their abilities. And Esau just gonna get his ass whooped every single day in the kingdom outside of the Sabbath. But even on the Sabbath, we gonna beat his ass mentally. He ain't gonna never have a rest day. For each 1,000 years, that nigga gonna be through. And when he go to the spirit realm, trust me, he ain't gonna be up there alone. We calling your bitch ass right back. Ain't no 3-4 generations for Esau in the kingdom, man. For them 1,000 years, nigga, ain't no 3-4 generations. Your ass finna be down here getting your ass whooped every day, nigga. And when you die, we putting the spirit back in the body. The body get too old and frail, we gon' voop, and there you go. You got a young, strong body, bitch ass nigga, get back to work. You ain't never gonna go to the spirit realm, because the spirit realm is where you rest. Nigga, we ain't never letting you get up there, fuck, nigga. Your ass gonna stay in that goddamn body, nigga. We gonna keep beating your ass, putting you down, and putting the spirit right back in your ass. You ain't getting no rest, nigga. Because you is the devil, man. You the fucking devil. That's why. You is the fucking devil. You wrong to your own people. You a devil, man. How the fuck you racist, but you ain't racist? You racist because you despise the Israelites and you don't even like the other nations. But then again, you don't even give a fuck about your own people. So how are you even racist? You racist, but you ain't. You the devil, bro. You just the devil. Because to be racist means to be about your own people. You are not about your own people. You is the devil, man. There's no way I should walk around Babylon the Great and the shit vex me and I see an Edomite struggling. And fuck Esau, but why is that nigga struggling? This is your kingdom. This is wicked. This is wicked. All these cars on these parking lots been sitting there for 30 years. And I'm being over dramatic. But give the car away to the Edomites. Get them a new car every 6 months. Give them a new car, brand new car, spanking new. And they shouldn't have to pay a car note or a lease note. They shouldn't have to pay that shit. No insurance needed. The shit get totaled, just give them a new one. You know what I mean? That's how it should be. But this nigga is the devil. He's a niggard, as the scriptures say. He's super selfish. He Habakkuk too. His desire. He expands his desire as hell. Roughly paraphrasing, and he's not satisfied. Nothing satisfied him. But anyway, just to show you, man, this prophecy, man. This prophecy, bro, that this devil would change times and laws. So we are at the end where the prophecy of this nigga being the devil is speaking and not lying, which really this Habakkuk 2 and 3 is going into the MOTB, but it's going into everything concerning prophecy at the end. Let's read just the 3rd verse. That's all I want here. Habakkuk 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. Nigga, it's screaming off the pages that you're the devil, that you're actually Esau, Edom of the Bible. Even though you try to say, no, I'm Japheth. No, nigga, you Edom. No, I'm Ishmael. Nah, nigga, you Edom. You're Edom, nigga. Ain't no getting away from this nationality, bitch, nigga. No, I'm the Israelites. Nah, nigga, you the Amalekites. You can't get away from this judgment, nigga. Everybody know who the fuck you is, nigga. Ain't no escaping it, bitch. Ain't no escaping this judgment. None. We know who the fuck you are. And these things were pre-written so we would be able to accuse your punk ass today. Romans 15:4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope and be able to accuse your bitch ass, nigga. Because that's the hope. Accusing you and the Lord coming to destroy your ass. That's our hope. That's our lively hope, is that the Lord gonna fuck you up and we gonna get a kingdom and reign forever under our big brother Yahweh Shai, and we gonna be ever learning and ever living, nigga. That's the hope. That wickedness will be purged from the earth. That's the hope. Because you is the devil, man. Go to Isaiah 10:1. Man, Isaiah 10:1. That's the spirit that went to 19. Egypt. That's the spirit. Isaiah 10:1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed. Because, nigga, you're decreeing unrighteous decrees. That's unrighteous, nigga. You're doing things that are not natural, because you're unnatural. God only create organic, which is natural things. We could create inorganic, which is unnatural, because you're an unnatural being. It's not natural to not have pigmentation. That doesn't mean every so-called white person is an Edomite. We were scattered into all nations. But the so-called white race, the Edomites will be looking like the so-called white race. That's them. Not having any pigmentation, being coming out the womb with no pigmentation as a clean leopard is not normal. That's why when you came out the womb, Isaac said, the first thing he said was, oh shit, Ishashua. And that's how you got your name. And it means wasted away is he, meaning your ass didn't have no pigmentation. And that showed that you was Cain coming back in the reincarnation, because Cain died as a leopard, as a full leopard. And he came back to your bitch ass. Other people after Cain have been plagued with leprosy, but it wasn't a curse for them to keep it forever. All right? And you do have that one king where the Lord said that be upon your generations, but the Lord didn't mean it in the sense of you're going to always have leprosy, man. All right? But Cain died, came back, and nobody at that time had ever been born with leprosy. This nigga was the first nigga to be born with leprosy at that time. The first. Clean leprosy. Not like you got vitiligo spots. No, clean leprosy, nigga. Natural. That's you, Esau. So woe to your bitch ass. All these unrighteous decrees you're describing. Are you prescribing? Now, let's get another one from the book of Psalm. Mischief by law. This is Psalm 94:20. Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which frameth mischief by law? They gather themselves together against the soul of the righteous and condemn the innocent blood, because they're always accusing. Revelation, the 12th chapter and the 10th verse. They're always accusing us, man. Always. They congregate together and they pass some wicked shit. All right? Woe to those who seek deep to hide their counsel. For thy wickedness is great, roughly paraphrasing. If a brother know what I'm talking about, put it in the comments. This devil needs to be destroyed. That's why after the 1,000 years of you getting your ass whooped for every single day at that time, whether physically or mentally on the Sabbath, it'll be mentally, there won't be no need for you. Nigga, we don't need you no more. Nigga, we just want to beat your ass. Now you could go. Ain't no more need. We're going to throw you in the pit fire. Burn up, bitch, nigga. We're going to show you what a hell is. Y'all want to have everybody believing in the spiritual hell? Or we're going to show you a spiritual hell, fuck, nigga. We're gonna show you a Hades, nigga. We're going to show you that, bitch. We ain't going to show you a Shah Wall. We're going to show you a Hades. That's what we'll show you, that. Bitch ass nigga, man. Now it says, but the Lord is my defense and the Most High, and my power is the rock of my refuge. And he shall bring upon them their own iniquity. So you're going to fall by your own hand, Esau. You will fall by your own hand. You're going to fall by your own hand. What does Revelation 12 say? The feet of it is a bear. You're going to fall by your own hand. Russia going to tear that ass up. And your allies, Revelation 7:16, going to tear that ass up, nigga. You gonna fall by your own hand. You created these weapons and you gonna die by the same weapons, bitch nigga. He that killeth with the sword must die by the sword. Revelation 13:10. Nigga, you can't escape the judgment, bitch. You're gonna fall by your own hand, and he shall bring upon them their own iniquity and shall cut them off in their own wickedness. Job 20:23. Yeah, the Lord, our power, shall cut them off. Nigga, and that's why Yahweh Shai will be exalted in all the earth once again, in the whole universe. Once again. And that's thus saith the Lord. All right? But the point is, this devil frameth mischief by law. What is mischief? Let's get the word mischief. Toil, trouble, labor. We want you to be up later, working, labor, mischief, toil, all right? Trouble, grievousness, because these are grievances, man. All right? You're grieving people, man. It says mischief, misery. But the sun will still be out at motherfucking 8 p.m., 9 p.m., nigga. That's misery, nigga. You can't even wind down, yo. You may think you winding down. Get you drinking a cup of tea before bed. You're stretching, mate. No blue light, mate. But guess what? Yeah, your body still ain't naturally winding down because the fucking sun is out. And it can tell the sun is out. Whether you see it's out or not, nigga, it knows. That's how the Lord programmed our bodies. Painful. Perverseness, because it's not, when you go into the word perverse, like the scripture said, and that's why I said it's the spirit that the Lord put up, that Isaiah 19 by mistake, that I put up by mistake, but it was the spirit of the Lord. Isaiah 19:14, the Lord mingled a perverse spirit in the midst of Egypt. Egypt is talking about America. Perversion means to distort something from the natural use, from that which is natural. So what you're doing is distorting something from that which is natural. If it's not the standard, nigga, it's unnatural, meaning it's perverse, and you're just perverse, nigga. Now it says worrisome, because it puts more wear on your body. Wickedness, nigga. It's wickedness. The best word you could get out of this motherfucker is wickedness, man. All right? Painful. Look at that. Wearing. All right? It says whether of the body or mind, grievous to the body and the mind, nigga, both of them. This is the devil, man. I'm going to keep saying it. This is the devil. He's the devil. That's why the Lord got to get rid of this whole ass nigga. Just a bunch of wickedness, man. That's why the Lord going to eventually, he going to destroy your whole ass. Eventually, nigga. And this all goes back to this right here. Many scriptures go into this, but we'll read this right here. All right. Ezekiel 28:1. All right. This is talking about a king at that time, but the Lord had this done and prescribed to represent Esau in the future. Things written aforetime, written for our learning. We pulled it. Ezekiel 28:1. The word of the Lord came again unto me, saying, Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus, thus saith the Lord power, because thine heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am a god. That's this devil. He says he's a god. He believes he can ascend above the Lord. That's the whole point of why he changing all these times and laws, why he wants to put an RFID chip up under your skin so he could control you. He could control whether you could walk that day, talk that day, get hard that day, to fuck your rib that day, whether you could piss that day, whether you could shit that day, whether you could buy or sell that day, nigga, you through that day. Nigga, that's this devil, bro. He wants to be Yahweh, but you can't. Now it says, because thine heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am a power. I sit in the seat of power in the midst of the seas, yet thou art a man, and not God, though thou set thine heart as the heart of the Most High. All right, so you're just a man, and to be exact, you're the basis of him. You're the basis of man. You are of the sons of the wicked. And what were the wicked created for? The day of evil. The wicked were created for the day of evil. So, nigga, you were just created to be a whooping stick on us and to get your ass whooped at the end. That's it. That's it. That's all, nigga. That's all. So anyway, I do hope and pray that this lesson was edifying to the elect. I'm going to go ahead and close it off there. You know, giving all the infinite praises, honor, and glory to our power, Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai Bahashim, Harakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, Salakia, who've taught us all this truth in the spirit and the power of Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. And until next time, Bababal, Kwame Yasharallah, Gadol Abadium Lababal Gadol, Yahweh Mahar will Habathum. And until next time, I would like to say unto you all, Shalom, Shabbat, Shalom. We one day close to the kingdom. Keep pushing, keep believing, keep the faith, keep enduring. It's a tough fight, but it's a fair fight, and the Lord gonna come through for us as he always has. As he always has. When has the Lord ever said he would do something for us and didn't come through? I've just quoted a precept, brother. No, you sharp. Because I don't remember exactly where it said in my head. I know it's either First Maccabees or Ecclesiasticus. If you know, you sharp. Put in the comments. The Lord gonna come through. Shalom.